Le départ réel donné à 12h53 to the start of the day stage at 12:53. 12:53, stage 7 of the Tour de France.
This is where Radio Tour is. We're in race direction car number 2, just behind the pack. The pack will be just in front of me, the riders will be just there, and behind me I will have all the DS cars. The goal of Radio Tour is to give as much information as possible to the directeur sportif. If a rider punctures, if a rider wants a water bottle, if there's a crash.
Il chute dans le peloton, plusieurs coureurs pris dans la chute, notamment le 41 Alberto Contador.
I see what goes on in front of me, and I have 3 motorbikes, Moto Info, at the front of the race that can tell me what goes on in the breakaways, who are the riders in the breakaways, and what the gaps are. We have Pascal Lance, a former rider who drives the car, who has the experience, who knows how the riders will react. Just behind, in the back seat, is Thierry Gouvenou, the race director, who takes all the main decisions. And just behind me is Guy Doballard, the president of the UCR Commissaires.
Buongiorno.
Merci.
But back again at with just under 50 kilometers to go. The last 2 riders have been caught.
It can be complicated when, for example, there's a crash and I have to give as much information as possible on the crash. Who's in the crash? Lotto Jumbo, Ethics Quickstep, Sky. Who are the riders in the crash? Give the numbers, so I have to try to look and recognize the riders as much as possible. That's one of the tricky things. The other is when the race explodes. Like on the cobbles, for example, when you have several groups at the front, and several groups drop behind with main contenders. You have to be as clear as possible so that everyone understands what goes on in the race. That's what I love in my job, being at the heart of the action where things happen.